What do we got to get started with? You find a couple? I have a Phillips.
No, these are corks. I found them on the floor of the shed.
Where's the can I was digging in? There was Phillips ones in there. Black pick them out. What do we got new wise over there?
3 inch and 2.5.
Let me see the 2.5. They're too big.
These 3 1/4. And they're 2.5.
Wait, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
It's missing that black stripe.
Hello? Hello?
Maybe we could paint ratchet strap black. That extra orange ribbon stuff. Put it on there with a staple gun. Well, we gotta go get screws. There's only 6 here anyway, so.
Get them out, or we got other stuff to do first?
Well, we're gonna need them on that over there too.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, Big Jim Country Boy here. Check out my new t-shirt. Displays my big giant hot dog I cooked over a campfire. Isn't that beautiful? I got a bunch of other shirts you can check out. Coffee mugs and sweatshirts, hoodies, and everything. I'll leave a link down in the description to the merch store. Going back to the wall already. trip hazard. I didn't realize I was that close to the retaining wall. Couldn't put this hole in. I'm doing is just cutting these boards off of here right quick. It's easier and less chance of breaking this old dried lumber. Need to tie something around that so it stays there too. Anyway, these old dry cracked boards, if you try prying them a lot, they break. They're already splintered on the ends anyway. And I don't need them that long. I get 2 of them out of each one, and that's all I'm going to get anyway. So I'm just cutting them off. Like this one, I might not even get one board out of it. I have pry bar tools and stuff, but like I said, they crack. You got to be careful. Sometimes if they're moving, they're coming off this way. It's easier. This one's tough. I'll probably have to pry them off. We just went to Lowe's to get more screws. They're $60 for one of those whiskey barrel flower pots. We're turning this old mineral tub from the cow pasture into a makeshift whiskey barrel planer. These scraps I use for kindling wood for the fire. Helps light it with my Frito corn chips or my tortilla chips. I use to light the fire. This is the same truck here that we used for our tailgate cooking. Now we're using it for a workbench. See, I rushed it and I broke one. That's why you gotta be careful. I know it's free wood, but if you don't have enough to do the job, try to save it so you don't break it, so you can use it. There's no structural integrity needed for this project. It's just for show, so that split board will work just as fine. Agua. Should have got that first, cabron. Old pallet is the used look of the lumber. The weathered look is great for this project. Jim put all three of these bits away. For what we're doing here, the boards need to be 18.5. Some of them are just a little too short to get two boards out, but that's alright. I think we'll have enough. The rest will be kindling wood. Take a break here since we started filming. Go to Lowe's and get some screws. What was that? Ounce of screws. Who said that? Put this on. Come out of your pocket. I'm talking. Huh? What's that? I didn't order none. What did you do? Tell her to make them? Take them little pieces up in there. Where's the can of screws again for the scrap ones? And the nails. You took it again. Here. Take the screw and put it in the bucket. No, he was in the way because he was holding. But what I did is I held the guard up on the saw and I routed this out a little bit so it fits this one on the bucket better and kind of even it out. Take a little more off this one edge here. Hold it from that end. From that end. You can go do that if you want to.
You want it up here?
I don't want anything right now. Starting to run crooked on me because of the shape of the barrel. It's round. So I'm going to try to put like a V-cut piece in here. Straighten it up a little bit. See how it's split wider here than here? Still crooked. That to me looks straight there. So I think if I put this piece in now, that's more straighter. Pull this straight, you should pinch that piece in there. Now it looks like I'm off the other way maybe a little, but that's okay because it should straighten out as I go around. Now I'm still off the way I wanted to fix it. I think that would be straight. Should have another wedge in there, but we'll get there. We could probably put this wedge here. That'll help square it up. Maybe I should put that wedge right here now. I think I do too much work freestyle carving with a circular saw. I would do this part with a razor blade. That's how it's looking so far. of splinter in my finger. It's pretty big from the dark area. Ow. Feels like metal. I don't see it. Whatever it is, it feels like I got it out. Probably some kind of metal splinter off of these new screws. Find something the right width. I'm going to draw a line and cut it off. Straighten up that one edge. I have to pull the nail out, cut the length, and then mark it the other way. This is going to be our length. Exactly what that is. Metal splinters off that screws. I got them all through my fingers. Digging in that bucket. It's a little too much meat to cut with the razor blade, I guess. Hit it with the saw again. Get all kinds of black splinters from steel on my fingers. Where'd you go, boy? There's the barrel. We're going to get some banding around here. Back banding. Just like the barrel has. What we got is this old ratchet strap with no buckles on it, where we didn't need it so long, we cut it off. And we're going to spray paint it black. Like this. If you have an old tape measure that's no good, you could take the tape out of the tape measure. And then we're going to put this around here like this. I'm just going to put a staple in it with a staple gun. And that's just going to hold that end. And then I'm going to wrap it tight and put a screw through it. Go paint that other one for the next wrap.
All right.
You could staple it all the way around, but he needs it to staple to the 2x4 so he's got a place to paint it down away from the cars so we don't get no overspray anywhere. Now, what I was thinking is put a screw in it. Way back yonder. Twist it in with my fingers. Maybe I need the screw gun. Ugh. Now, we're going to start it over here somewhere so it pulls it tight as the screw goes in. I thought I just made it so it reached better, but it went too high. Now, this should pull it tight some. You can see a little washer on the screw painted black might not hurt either, but see how I put the screw in an angle like this? Now, it should pull the strap a little tighter as it goes in. You could always pry it up because the bucket gets wider at the top. It would tighten it too. It's not tight enough for you. When I tighten it up, you can lift it up a little bit. Screwdriver might work better. Shuffle it forward a little. Try to use the back of the knife here. It's pretty tight. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. is actually working pretty good to snug it up. Pushing it up with this stick. If you wanted to spend the money, it's like $13 for a pack of 40s ratchet straps. You could always buckle it tight, paint them and buckle it tight, then just put the strap buckles on the other side. I mean, the screws will hold it together. This is just to simulate the bands, the metal bands they put around the barrels, around the whiskey barrel. That, and if the wood swells out in the weather and wants to come apart, I think this will help hold it. Should help hold it. Working this around here a little bit. It keeps going up, making it tighter. That's getting really tight now. I think it looks pretty good. Let's see how it looks when he gets the other strap up here. All right, put our other band on. Just folding over the end, and I'm going to put a screw in it here. Maybe not. Here, let's just staple it. Start it with this trusty staple gun. I don't like to go in that old dry oak. Now, we just have to wrap it. Take that. Okay, let go now. It's pulling too tight. Now pull it slack. Hang on. Gotta make sure it's level, somewhat level around it. I'm just threading the screw through like I did the last time too. All the way through the strap first. And then putting it on a sharp angle to pull it tight. orange showing, the strap twisting, but you can touch that up if you want. There you have it. One fake whiskey barrel planer. Cost, now I bought $50 worth of screws, but I'll have them for years to come. This is our truck we call Big Red. Do our tailgate cooking in and just made our flower pot in. We made this flower bed here, or garden planer behind here. And we went and got a load of this screen topsoil mixed with composted leaves. Looks like all good worm dirt type, to be honest with you. I don't know how many tons that is, but that's got to be 2-3 tons easy. That truck's a heavy duty 3/4 ton. The frame under it looks like it's from a mason dump. I think it used to be a mason dump, and somebody took it off and put a pickup truck bed on it and sold it used. She's got a load on her. So we're going to fill that in, and then we're going to plant a garden in there this year. That's what our planter looks like now. Our whiskey barrel planer we made.